Oh, yo, yo, yo. What is up? What is up? Welcome to the Bear Market Builders, episode 20. Man, we're on 20 of these already. What the heck? That's crazy. Um, but what's up, Peachy? How are you, bro?
Yo, what's good, man? How's it going?
It's
You
going
good?
good, bro. It's going great. It's the weekend. Happy weekend, everyone. And, we're just gonna be grinding this weekend, like every other day. But this weekend, we grinding for sure. We grinding for sure. You got any weekend plans?
Nothing too exciting, man. I got a lot of Web3 meetings. I'm doing stuff for two different projects at the moment. So obviously I'm core team at Kets, and I'm also a Spaces host for Footies NFTs. And we got some stuff going on this weekend. So I'm probably. I know this is really boring. I'm just gonna be working, bro. I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna be hustling.
Bro, that's my fun, bro. I don't know why you saying that's boring, bro. Like, we'll just start into this already. Like, people my age always be telling me, like, "Oh, Carter, that why you always staying home? Why you always grinding?" All of that jazz. But bro, that's my fun. That's my fun. Like, I don't get it. Do you? So you don't find it like super fun, or do you? I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, I guess people in this space would call me a boomer. I'm over 30. I would enjoy going out and partying, if
Uh,
I'm honest,
so
as
maybe that'll
opposed to
change
working.
for sure. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So like,
enjoy it.
like no regret,
Yeah.
no regrets. My 20s were a lot of fun, but like, yeah, I'm all about the hustle these days. So it's gonna be a lot of meetings on Saturday and Sunday, and then we got public holiday here in the UK on Monday. So Monday, I'm probably just gonna chill, and then it's just like business meetings all week next week. So I'm gonna
Nice.
enjoy my day off Monday for real.
For sure. For sure. Oh wait, isn't Sunday Cinco de Mayo too? I think it
It
is.
is, and my girlfriend is Latina, and she's like, "Oh, you got to do something for Cinco de Mayo." And I'm like, well, like people don't know about that here in the UK. Like, no one is going to be
Bro, we were
celebrating
learning
it.
about it today in Spanish class, and I was like, "Oh, bro, I gotta go to like Taco Bell or something this weekend and grab some tacos or something." Um, actually, I can't drive, so have my mom drive me up to Taco Bell and get me some tacos because, bro, Cinco de Mayo, everyone, let's go.
Man, Taco Bell is not Mexican. I'm not having it.
Yes, it is, bro. That is Mexican food. It's
That is
tacos.
Tex-Mex. It's Tex-Mex,
Nah,
bro.
it
Like,
might
you
be dog
play.
food. You might not know what the meat is inside. Pause. But bro, that's Mexican food right there, everyone. That's Mexican food, everyone.
Damn, damn.
But oh,
But
and
yeah,
tomorrow is like May the 4th be with you if you're a Star Wars nerd. So
yeah. I'm actually a massive Star Wars nerd, man. I was so like when was it? 1997. The Phantom Menace came out, and I was like 7 years old when that came. Like I'm a proper fanboy for like prequel trilogy Star Wars,
yeah.
massively.
So you're gonna be celebrating tomorrow as well.
I absolutely will be. Yeah,
So we
I'm
got like
probably
three
gonna
holidays in a row,
rewatch.
bro. We got 3 holidays in a row for
Yeah,
you.
no, facts. That'll be like my downtime tomorrow. I'm gonna have a beer and probably rewatch episode 5 of Kenobi, where is it episode 5 where Kenobi and Vader have it out.
I do
That's
not know.
such a
I've
good
never
episode.
watched Star Wars personally. Yeah,
What?
I've never watched. I've never watched. So do I need to fix that? Probably.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot that I should fix that, but I don't know. I just can't get into it, bro. Like maybe I need to just start it. Where should I start from? Just the absolute beginning? Do I? Is that one of the movies slash shows that I have to
yeah,
start exactly from the beginning?
like yeah,
Okay.
man. 1977, Star Wars: The New Hope. I mean, you're gonna hate it. The graphics are terrible. You'll get into it by the prequel trilogy, for real.
Okay. All right. All right. So man, let's get into bro. Why is it? I hate when people just zoom past my house and you can hear it on the mic. Um, but let's get into the questions or the first question. Peachy, who are you, bro? If someone came up and said, Peachy, who are you? On the street, what would you say?
I'm a degenerate. I'm the rebel that your mum warned you about. I'm real. I'm unapologetic. I'm 313.
Okay. I mean, that's fire. That was fire. Um, I mean, that's short and sweet. That
Or
that
massively cringe.
that's right to the point.
I'm yeah, I'm a rebel at heart, man. Who are you is a very deep existential question. That's quite difficult. Who is any of us? What is me? What is I? We get into a
mm,
real deep discussion about that.
that's a first
But
quote of the day
yeah,
right there. Oh my gosh.
at heart, man, I'm just a degenerate enjoying life. This crazy ride that it is. I don't take myself too seriously, man.
For sure. Now I respect that a lot. What do you mean by you don't take yourself seriously? Do you just like to just have fun, pretty much? Because that to me is saying, because I do the same thing. Like I don't know, I don't really care how I look in front of people. Like I don't. I just have fun in life, and I don't really care how I look towards other people or how I look towards anyone that's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. I just have fun, bro. Is that what you mean by that?
Definitely, man. So I'm in my mid coming into my mid 30s, and something I hate about life is there's so many people in their 30s just like give up on life and become an adult and lose that innocent juvenile sense of humor. And yeah, that's not for me, man. Like deep down, like I'm a degenerate. Um, I like to fuck around. I like to have fun. I don't take myself too seriously. But like I gotta work a corporate job and like do adult shit, which like I personally hate.
For sure,
Like to
for
be
sure.
honest, man. Like I literally hate it. So I really like this is the thing that sort of like drew me to Kets is like Kets was just so rebellious. It just like I don't know. It made me feel like I was I don't know. I felt like an 18-year-old again when I joined Kets. It like
Yeah.
reignited something inside me, and all the Kets community are like that too. There, none of them take themselves too seriously. They love a bit of degenerate humor and fucking around.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people like I don't know, even like when they're younger, they just kind of they don't let themselves be who they actually are, and they feel like, and
Facts.
especially teenagers, bro, and it goes throughout life, but I think in high school it's really bad because people feel like they have to change
Yeah.
themselves to fit in.
I can't imagine how bad that is now with social media. Like when I
Mhm.
was at school, we had things like MySpace. We didn't have Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok. We had none of that shit. Like you used to have to like fight to dial up to use the internet back in the day. It was crazy. You didn't
Yeah.
even have Wi-Fi. It wasn't. You didn't have smartphones either. You had these like cringy flip phones that you'd send each other like dodgy videos on. So like, yeah, I feel you there. I don't think a lot of people in this world are like real, and you can't fake. You can't fake being a real person, bro.
Mm-mm. No, cuz
Fact.
it'll show. It'll show. There's some time in life that it will show that you're being fake, and it doesn't turn out well, bro. So as long as you are just being
Hundred
yourself
percent.
forever, bro, it'll work out. No matter, you'll find the people that truly belong in your life, and I truly believe that. That's how
Absolutely.
I live. That's how I live. I just mess around, bro. And if people think I'm weird, bro, I don't care. I don't care, bro. There's people
No.
that talk crap
Fact.
on me all the time for doing this, bro. Like I don't care. I'm doing me. I'm having
Don't take
fun.
don't take life too seriously. It's short, man. If
Hmm.
you live until you're 78, so 78 is life expectancy. If you live until life expectancy, that's only 28,000 days, and you're gonna spend. If you sleep for 8 hours a night, that's a third of it. You're asleep. You ain't around very long, so
Yeah, I
you
don't
just gotta
sleep.
enjoy it. Just have fun, fuck around, do what you want.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. But I don't sleep. And I think that's why. I think I'm just, I don't know. I feel like there's not enough time in the day. So I get, 3 hours, 3 hours,
Yes.
4 hours a night. So, I'm
That
miserable.
gets way worse. That gets way worse as well, man. Like yesterday, I was 23, and 10 years have just gone.
Yeah, I
It
know,
gets
bro.
worse.
The recent years
What
have
do you
been
mean?
going way too fast. And like, I don't know. I was looking at some old stuff 2 days ago, 3 days ago on like my camera roll or these videos that I make when I'm like 9. I'm like, man, bro, like what the heck? Like that was not even that long ago. It feels like I feel like that was yesterday, but You know, it's okay. It's okay.
Time speeds up, dude. It speeds up. I swear down.
It's a scary thing, bro. It's a scary thing. So speaking of speaking of going back, man, I don't know how to transition into that one. I'll work on that one. But how long have you been in Web3, Peachy?
I first got into crypto in the pandemic, actually. So I was married back in the pandemic, and yeah, like so much shit changed for me. Like I was kind of like overweight, like a bit of a loser. Like it was proper broke. I was like married to some girl for, well, we got married in the pandemic, but we've been together like long time. And to be honest with you, man, like I started like buying weed on the internet with Bitcoin. that's what, that's what, that's what got me into it, because like weed's not legal here in the UK like it is in the US, and so
Mhm.
like I was just buying weed online because I wanted to have a smoke. There was like nothing else to do in the pandemic. Like I was quite a big smoker when I was a teenager and at college, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna smoke a bit of weed again, and all this pandemic stuff will pass. And then yeah, like massively got into Bitcoin, and then had this big realization where I was like, you know what? Like everything I've been doing in my life is so inauthentic, and I just don't care about half the things I'm doing. I'm like, I'm overweight, I haven't got any money, like I'm drinking too much. Probably should stop smoking this weed. And then yeah, I just got deeper down the rabbit hole, and it was a friend of mine that introduced me to like NFTs and stuff. And ironically, he rugged me. He came up with this project that was like a rip off of Doodles, and got me into Solana, and I bought it. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, there's not enough people. I'm just gonna rug it." I was like, "What does rug mean?" That's like, this is like October 2021 or whatever, like a year later.
Yeah.
And luckily, he gave me like my money back. And I was like, he gave me like my $180 back worth of Solana. But
Well,
then,
that was nice.
yeah, man. Like, well, I mean, he had to work for me, so there's
Yeah,
no
I
running
mean,
away. He was docs.
yeah, I mean, if you go into work the next day and you see him, like, man, give me that $180 back. What could he do?
Yeah,
What
it
could he
is
do?
facts. So no, he did give me the money back, but like that got me into Solana. And then I saw that like everyone was making real money in Ethereum, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go across to Ethereum and put like, yeah, I put a stupid amount of like pretty much all the money I had into ETH. I had some like pretty dope ETH NFTs like Crypto Bats, Hate Beast. Like I was really chasing that whitelist meta where you remember when people used to have to go into the Discord and grind for XP.
Bro, trust me, I do, bro. Every like all the time. Or I'll see these Twitter posts, right? Like, bro. I remember, trust me, I remember. Or when whitelist, bro. Oh my
And
gosh.
whitelist. And Hard Rock Nick was like the most famous person on crypto Twitter, and like yeah, like I remember grinding for like 6 days straight, getting whitelist for Hate Beast to get enough Discord XP. But then I got rugged I got wallet drained on a OpenSea verified collection, so it was like Decentraland wearables, and yeah, I got wallet drained on that and lost like 15 grand, and that was like all the money I had at the time. It was fucking, yeah, it was bad, man. And then
Mm,
I like found out about Ledger and stuff. I was like, right, I'm gonna go back to Solana. Like, I
yeah.
don't like Ethereum
Yeah.
anyway. And then Kets on Crack launched, and it was like this huge movement when Crack, Kets on Crack came around. Like like Frank D Gods was like tweeting about it, and like it was this mysterious character called Peblo, and all the people that like were just sick of gas fees on ETH were like, well, Solana's way more fun, and that the rest is history, man. I've been in Solana now since, yeah, like May, no, earlier than that, like February 2022.
Nice, bro. What kind of drew you to Soul rather than ETH?
To be honest, it was actually Kets. It was more the project itself.
Mm,
Like Kets captured a lot of ETH people in a funnel. Like so much so that when it was really exclusive and hard to mint Kets, I was lucky I got in there. And
yeah.
like people were actually submitting their ETH wallets for whitelists. They didn't realize it was a Solana collection.
Mm,
I didn't realize at first. I thought it was an Ethereum collection.
I
But
think
yeah, Kets was actually Solana, and I was like, oh, I recognize Solana. Yeah, I've been here before. I'm like back in the exchange art days.
mhm.
I was like, okay, cool, yeah. Like I'm just gonna hang around here. This seems way more fun. Everyone's just enjoying themselves more. Like I thought at the time, like the Ethereum gas fees were crazy back then. It was like
Yeah.
$300 just to send a transaction. I was like, yeah, Solana's more for me. It's like less than a cent. Everyone's having way more fun. There's way more projects minting daily. They were doing things that were more exciting than just like grinding for whitelist. People were coming up with all these new things like, I don't know, like raid to get whitelist or complete this game or whatever. So it
Mm.
just seemed more fun and more exciting. And yeah, man, I've been on Solana for like 2 years. No, over 2 years now. Makes me an OG, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I've been on Soul since March 1st of 2022. 2020, yeah, 2022.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Makes you an OG. You've been around.
yeah, bro, I've been around. But I wanted to say I think we see some of those projects not every year, but every once in a while that bring ETH people to Soul. Like, oh, this kind of does look like an
Yeah.
ETH project. One that really comes to my mind, OK Bears, when they minted,
Yeah.
that was hype
Uh-huh.
because a bunch of ETH people came over. Another one,
Definitely.
I don't know, was Klanos? I feel like I know I heard people from ETH.
Plano's got a lot of ET. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
I think Mad Lads as well.
mhm.
DGod's now coming back to Solana. I don't know. I think yeah, I'm like kind of anti Ethereum. I have some just to like invest in, and that's it. I have no
Yeah.
interest in layer 2 EVM stuff. I think it's all crap.
Do you,
To be honest with you, I think Solana is the best blockchain,
yeah, for
just
sure.
behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin is obviously cryptocurrency. Solana's an altcoin, but like
Yeah, it's
in my opinion,
Bitcoin's
next
daddy,
best.
Bitcoin's daddy.
Yeah, Bitcoin's daddy, and then Solana is like baby bear's porridge. It's just right, man.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think we'll see more projects come to Sol from ETH like Bridge, or do you think we'll just see more projects just launch on Sol?
I think we've seen projects come from like XRP, Say Network, Aptos. I've not really seen too many from Ethereum come to Solana, and I think probably for good reason in that there's a lot of competition. The only people
Mm-hmm.
that have been ballsy enough is Frank to come back, and also Luca Nets has been teasing about bringing little
Little
pudgies,
pudgies, yeah,
which I think you've got to have big balls to try and run a project on Solana. There's so much competition. I could list 35 to 40 projects that would be worth giving your soul to and being a part of their community. There's so many great people building on this chain.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, but yeah, that I think it's dope that if little pudgies would come to Sol because that's just
Oh
bullish in
man,
general, bro. That's Luke and like what?
yeah. I'm bullish on Frank and DGods coming back.
Yeah, me too.
I've met so many DGod holders at like events, and
Hmm.
they're just so goated, man.
Yeah,
I personally don't have one. I would get one, but like it's probably too late now. It's like too hyped. I'll
yeah.
wait for it to come back down again, and everyone starts fudding Frank, and I'll probably pick a few up.
Yeah, I'll let Frank make an announcement. People fly it, then I'll probably buy like a Ute or something. But not. What kind of or what events have you been to? I want to go to an IRL event so bad. Like I could have. Oh, I should have went to NYC this year, bro.
Dude, you wouldn't get into half the things. You're gonna need ID. Like
Yeah, I know, but
they're
I
like
just want to hang out with people, bro. Even if it's not at a party, bro. Because I know a bunch of people that don't even go to the parties. They just like hang out.
really, the parties are the best bit, dude. So I've been to NFT NYC 2 years in a row. I've done separate like UK meetups as
Hmm.
well. I'm going to Breakpoint in September in Singapore as well.
Ooh.
I'm buzzing for, man, because I went a Breakpoint in Amsterdam last year, but I was only able to catch the last like couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I couldn't do Token 49 this year. I was too busy to take more time off work to go out to Dubai, but I'm going to try and go to as many as possible. I've not been to NFT Paris, which I'm like kind of gutted about. I would like to go. I've not been to ETH Denver, and I've not been to Art Basel either. So I've
Yeah,
got to fill in some gaps.
for sure, for sure. So are IRL events, some of your favorite things in Web3, or actually in general, what are some of your favorite things in Web3?
I mean, like everybody's here to make money, first and foremost.
Mm,
Pump my bags. Like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't here to make a bit of money. Everyone is. So I think the money making opportunities there are in Web3 has got to be like top of everyone's list. I think social connections, like I've made like friends for life through Web3 of like-minded people that I'd have never otherwise have met in Web2, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And yeah, for me, the IRL events are like, yeah, they're lit. They're so good.
Yeah, for sure. I think opportunities in general in Web3, from social to money to business to content, I think that's in general the best thing about Web3 because, like you said, you've made friends. I've made friends for life. Um, and I met so many dope people and people that I genuinely looked up to from when I was, a little youngin, which I still am a little youngin. Don't make the joke, Peachy, but someone that I'm like, oh man, famous athletes I've talked to. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I watched them when I was 6, but like it's dope. I was able to do that. I'm able to do this, and just have fun with it. Like not have to worry
Like
about working a summer job. I can do this. You know what I mean?
off the back of what you're saying, like in real life, there's like barriers to social access and classism.
Mm-hmm.
And in real life, you can't get access to people at the top of the food chain with the most money. And
Nope.
through crypto, you really can. Like I got a couple of people who have mentored me on how to trade and how to read the markets. And I would have never have got access to those people in real life because of
Yeah.
my background.
Yeah. It's a class thing, like you
Crypto gives
said.
you that opportunity.
Yeah. I don't feel like there is like a crazy class difference in crypto. It's more like everyone's like learning or people know and are teaching.
There's
So
there's definitely a cabal of people that like make trades that influence the whole market.
yeah.
Like that exists. But I do think you have access to like meet those people at events or
Mm-hmm.
I don't know meet a project where they all jump into it. Like imagine if you minted something like Bored Apes or if you minted Mad Lads or D Gods and you just held it.
Yeah.
The access opportunity through having that NFT is massive.
Bro, I think I had Mad Lads whitelist and I missed the mint.
I had whitelist. I sold like maybe 2 weeks in for like 80 something soul. I bought back in at about 60, rode it right back up to like I sold it for like 228 and then I've been out since. I've done a show before with Tristan Fouquet's and he's such a good guy. And there's no doubt that this bull run is going to be D Gods versus Mad Lads. There's no shadow of a doubt. There's no one else that is comparable with those guys.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the big projects kind of go up against each other because I think it is more of a competition anymore of who's the biggest, you know?
Definitely, but it's a good thing. Like you need healthy competition. Mad Lads were
Mm-hmm.
just like sailing, like plain sailing at the top. No, they were untouchable. And then you look at ETH, Pudgy have flipped like Bored Apes now. You
Yeah.
need that competition. Bored
Yeah.
Apes will come back in a big way.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good for the space.
Absolutely. It's good in anything. Any competition in life is good, I think. Um,
Facts.
but let's keep going on a little bit about you. Who's someone that inspires you? It could be in Web3, it could be outside of Web3 and just everyday life. Who's someone that genuinely inspires you?
Shit, that's a good question.
That one gets deep every time, bro. Like every guest, it
Mm,
gets really deep.
it does. Mm, Web3 is an easier one to answer. I'm gonna go with an unpopular answer. I'm gonna go for Peblo. Peblo inspires me in Web3. I think the man was well ahead of his time. And I think people called him a rugger because they were scared of the potential of his genius that he was creating in the space. And the smart money that didn't like that, they wanted to basically just throw shade on it. And that then snowballed, and he became this, like, I don't know, he got this like villain arc. But I mean, I worked for that old team under him, and the man was a absolute genius. I have access to like his asset files of how he created Kets using like, so all of the Kets clothing traits are made from like very famous
Mm-hmm.
pieces of clothing. Like if you look up the Mr. Doodle Puma hoodie, one of the Kets hoodies is like inspired off of that. Or there's a Kets t-shirt that's based on like the Supreme, or it's a combination of Supreme and Levi's. And he actually got like clothing designers in to make designs to build all the traits. And I've got the original Figma file. And it just makes you like, damn, this guy. And also like the sort of IP stuff he was building at that time, he was just well ahead of he was just ahead of his time. And now I've been on the inside of the team, like as a, I don't know, almost more like a founder now,
Yeah.
like a co-founder with the rest of the Kets team. We've all reached a point where we were just like, damn, we get it now. Like we understand this guy like way more, and the challenges he faced and why he did what he did when he did. He was great, man. He's still someone I look up to. I still talk to him a lot.
Dang.
I'm gonna get fudded for that, but I literally don't care. Bring it on.
Dang. That was deep, bro. That was deep. Um. Yeah, I think I don't know. He was interesting. Like the people fudding him. I think that was very interesting and to see in like the space.
Basically, if he didn't dox and release his Indian accent, I think Kets would still be a top project. I will go that far. I think if he stayed a mystery and like, you know, like the whole Satoshi thing, the whole thing that gives Satoshi Nakamoto like all of that hype is no one really knows who he actually is. Everyone has theories, and I think that was the same. Like Pablo had that. He was like the Satoshi of Solana, but like a creative version. And I think he killed himself when he came out and started speaking for the first time. I think if he stayed anonymous, yeah, Kurtz could have still been one of the biggest projects around, man.
Why do you think he came out and started talking?
I still don't know. It's a great question. There were a lot of like crazy rumors going around at the time, like especially pre OK Bears. OK Bears came along and took the top spot from Kets. Like Kets was the top project for like 2-3 months,
Yeah.
and there were crazy rumors going around like Pablo is Eminem. It's like, what? You really think he's got time to sit here and talk on a Discord with you lot? Like
Yeah,
seriously?
for sure. I remember when I had a
Um,
cat. I think that's when we first met.
had,
Is when yeah. I had.
bruh,
Bro, I don't.
had.
I don't have a cat anymore, bro. I sold it so I could get a PC and start making more content.
Yeah, fair. Well, when you start like earning loads of money in ad revenue, I'll see you back in the crack house.
Yeah, for sure, bro. No. What are cats at now, bro? How much? Um.
Like we're still just above mint price. I think like 2.1 Sol
Yeah. Okay. All right.
for.
I'm seeing if mine's on the floor. Where's mine? No, it used to be. It used to be getting passed around. Pause. It used to be one that would go around. It was the cat. The cat would
You
go
had one.
around, bro.
You had one of the slutty ones. There's like about like 16 slutty ones that just get
Um.
passed.
Well. Well. Yeah, I used to have a slutty one, but no. It used to not be a slutty one until I got it, and then it started. It turned in.
Oh, dude, I've just been collecting doctors for like 2 years now. I've got like 35 doctors.
Mhm.
There's 117 in the supply, so the doctor floor is sitting pretty.
It had like a beige background. It had like the NSFW Anarch. Is that how you say it? Anarch? It had
Oh,
that.
the anorak.
Anorak.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. But yeah,
Well,
I'm trying to think.
like you still gotta admit, it's still some of the best PFP artwork there is.
It's
The
dope. Oh,
original
here it is.
artist.
I found it. Oh yeah.
You got it.
No, I found it.
Sick.
It was I'll send it to you in DMs. It was this one.
Sick.
It was this one. I PFP'd this thing for a long time, bro. A long time.
Yo, yeah, I know this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you having this one.
Bro, I'm still known
Yeah,
as a
sick.
ket to some people, bro. I get told
You
that all
gotta
the
get back
time.
in. You gotta get back in
Um,
for the culture.
yeah. Um, but yeah, I remember like when I first joined Kets, it was like I don't know, the community was dope. Are they still like that? Do they still like raid super hard?
Yeah, they, well, like I think the whole market right now has bled so bad.
No, for sure.
There is no, there's no momentum in any project right now,
For sure.
which is kind of it's one of two things. It's either like anyone that buys now is going to be catching a falling knife, or they're going to be one of the smartest investors of the bull run. One or two.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Kets holders have still been pretty hyped, all things considered. Like, I've gone into so many different discords and been thinking this is really dead.
Yeah,
Like
it's a lot of just
nothing.
GN post.
Yeah, with hours and hours apart between people talking. So I'm at least like proud of the Kets community, how well that core group have stuck together through so much as well.
Shoot, I was gonna
It's
say.
this.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I remember when I won that actually. That was like one of my first famous Fox raffle wins. I won it for 0.69 Sol, when Sol was like
No way.
20 bucks. Yeah, it was great. That was like a big
Damn.
accomplishment for me, bro.
Yeah, it's big. That's
Because I
big.
used to have
Yeah, that.
like a nobody PFP, and then I turned that, or I turned it into that, and like I don't know, I kind of like saw like a shoot up. That was when I first met Frank Degods too. I still have a picture of like the space when I first met him.
Sick. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's there's no one that works harder in Web3 than Frank, and that's a straight fact. He's in everybody's faces all the time, and that's why D gods have done so well. Like he's the driving factor behind that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's a tough spot for NFTs right now. Like especially when meme coins are just so exciting. I think the SPL 404 thing might might shift, but they're not NFTs anymore, and it's really up to the marketplaces to start branding these things as digital collectibles or like digital art and not call them NFTs. And like the marketplaces really haven't caught up. I think that's the next stage, is that once SPL 404 really kicks off and people start fractionalizing NFTs into tokens, so they become more liquid. I think it's only really then the marketplaces will catch up and be like, duh, we probably shouldn't call them non fungible because they're fungible now. You can break them down.
Yeah.
So I think the space is really obvious how the space is going to move forward if it does survive. But we're deep, deep, deep into NFT bear market right now.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Um, you were talking about meme coins and stuff like that. Are you been getting the meme coins?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I made some good money off some meme coins this year. I'm still holding a bag of things. Like Dog Whiff Hat was just like so much fun for everyone involved. Like, I've got a friend called Danger in the Kets community who's also from the UK. We met in London earlier this year,
Mm-hmm.
and he showed me screenshots of where he sold his Dog Whiff hat, and he'd be a millionaire if he just held his
Oh
hat.
no. Oh
And the worst thing
no.
is, right? He gave it away. He gave it away on a Twitter giveaway for likes. A multi-million-dollar giveaway now.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
hate when that
wild.
happens. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. That's why you got to have a strategy. Like, take profits at 2x and make back your original investment. Take back initials, then take your profits, then keep a moon bag. It's nice and simple.
Yeah, I think I'm really bad at that. I'm not good at taking profits. I need to work on that though.
Yeah, I mean, it actually takes a while. So I'm on my second NFT cycle now, and they say your first cycle's for learning, your second one is for making money, and your third one is for getting rich.
So maybe the next one I'm hold on.
Next,
The next one
next
might be
one, just make
big.
sure you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah,
Sell,
I'll learn from what I learned last cycle. Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
Um, But yeah, I know I haven't really been big into meme coins. The only meme coin I've really bought
Really?
and sold and stuff like that is Moo because I like the team.
Moo Moo the Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an airdrop of that at Kets. Like that is something that when that meta was going crazy a little while ago, like the Kets ate hard, and we didn't really want to sing about it too much because we didn't want it to be like a permanent thing because it was a hype, it was a meta, it wasn't ever going to last. But yeah, if you were a Kets holder and you were staking, we've made every single holder over $4,000 if they sold the top. For like $300-400 JPEG has made you a 10x on your return.
That's
And
crazy.
like, if there's anything, yeah, man, if there's anything we're proud of, it's that. Like, do you remember the Howdy Hat NFTs?
I do.
Yeah, so Ket's got 21% of the allocation for Howdy Hats.
Wow.
Yeah, huge allocation. We also had like we had about 10% of the supply for crypto undeads as well. So even in just those two whitelists, that's like 30-40 soul straight up
Dang, I
right there.
forgot about crypto undeads, bro. Whatever happened to them? What do they do now?
You tell me, man. Like, I think crypto undeads is like the perfect example of what's wrong with NFTs at the moment. Like, people just concentrate on selling out, and that's it. And like, I don't want to like fud Dollar publicly. I don't know what he's building or what he's doing, but it does raise questions when someone raises like $4 million in mint funds and then charges people like $1,700 to attend NFT NYC, and now their floor price is sat below one soul. Like, you do have to ask questions like were you in it just to like
Well, they don't
get the
they
bag?
haven't tweeted in forever, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, when people from ETH come over to Solana to launch a collection, be cautious.
Yeah.
They're way
Okay.
more experienced. They know how to make a bag. They'll make their bag and they're off.
Yeah, for sure. That's interesting. Interesting for sure.
It's P- it's PvP, man. Like that
It
is
really
crypto.
is.
Like, if someone wins, someone has to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
As harsh as it is. Sounds shit, doesn't it?
yeah, it really does if you like think about it, but it's okay.
Yeah. Look, we're all here to try and make a bag and have fun. That's the thing. If you're not making money, you gotta at least be having fun. If you're doing
Oh,
neither,
absolutely.
just yeah, like,
Bro,
don't do it
if you don't
anymore.
make
I
money and
think
you're like not making friends, bro, you're not in Web3, dog. Come on now. Like you might as well just
yeah,
leave. Respectfully, you might as well just leave. Um,
yeah,
but
facts.
nah, you gotta take advantage of something, bro. But if you don't, you're lost, bro. You're lost. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely. Definitely, but I enjoy it here, man. I like the degeneracy and people being crazy and just trying shit out. Like, Solana feels like home. I love it.
It
I
really
don't think
does.
I'll ever leave. I'll never leave Web3. Like, I'll do lots of various jobs and do stuff to earn money and network with people. But like, I don't think I'll ever leave this space. Like, it's too much fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't think I'll ever leave. I hope I never leave because, bro, there's like so much just opportunity. Like I said earlier, I think I don't know. Like I'm very glad that I found the space at like 12 years old.
Yeah, that's
how did you find the space actually? I don't think you talked about it, but you talked about joining early in Bitcoin. But how did you find it?
yeah. I said it was a friend that got me into it that rugged me.
Oh, the rugger. Yeah, never mind. That's my bad. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, it was
Um,
an in real life friend that rugged me. That's actually like what got me into the space.
that's funny, bro.
It's
That's
very
funny.
Web3.
I just
It's
remember,
it's nearly as good as that kid who was raising funds for his meme token with his mum's tits the other day. That
bro.
was
I
like the
saw that. I was
embodiment of
dead. I was dead. Oh my gosh, I saw that on Twitter. I was dying.
that's exactly why I'm here. Is that level of entertainment, bro? It's so good. It was so good.
Bro.
Yeah, I was crying as well. It was
Oh my.
amazing.
Nah, because I sent it to my brother. I was like, bro, what is this? And I saw Bunny tweet about it, and then I just saw it go everywhere. I was like, bro, what the heck? I was dying
That
so much.
that That's why I'm here, is for weird shit like that. Anything goes. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Um, how did that ever go? Like, did they make a lot of
I
money
don't.
off of that?
I actually don't know. Wasn't it like 500K and he pours milk on his mum's tits on the street?
I think it was, or his mom pours something. Yeah, bro.
I can't cope. It's
I
so
hope
weird.
that I hope that they made a lot of money. Respectfully, I hope that they did make money, bro. Because he went through the struggles, and now he's getting flamed on Twitter. So I hope he made some
Uh,
money.
I love the polarization that you have. Some people. I like how Web3 is entwined with social media, because social media is very polarizing in itself anyway. Like it brings opposite perspectives together and lets them have it out without the fear of being punched in the face. So people
Hmm.
become keyboard warriors. And in that situation, I love the polarization that I've seen tweets blow up with people being like, this is clearly child abuse.
How do you think that? How do you think that conversation even like came up?
That they were having like McDonald's chicken nuggets at the drive-through, and his mum probably saw his meme coin portfolio and was like, "Yo, what the fuck? How have you made more money than what I earn in a year?" And he's probably explained it all. And then I reckon she was like, "Well, like, how can we make money?" And then I reckon they sat on it for a bit. And then I reckon like he was talking to his buddies about it, and they were all like, "Yeah, get your mum to show her tits on stream," and like I reckon that's how it came about. I reckon she saw his meme coin portfolio and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Because that's the that's the crazy thing I love about being alive in 2024 is I know people that are like, like your age, like 14, 15, and are millionaires.
Yeah,
Like Jack Doherty, for example. That kid is so rich, and all he does is chat shit on YouTube.
bro. He doesn't even. Bro, I hate that. Oh, I hate Jack Doherty so much. But nah,
See,
he's good at what he does, bro. He's good at what he
yeah,
does. I'll
and
give it to
triggered a
him, bro.
reaction.
Yeah,
He's
that's
good,
exactly what he does.
and
He knows how to get people mad and talking about him. And when there's people talking about him, he makes money, bro. So it's like
that's what
he knows how to do it. I respect it.
and we live in a world like that where you could be like 12 years old and be like a billionaire from streaming, and then there'd be people like in their 40s like on the Facebook slagging it off, being like, "Oh, I work so hard, blah 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 blah." Like we just
Oh
live in a
yeah.
crazy
Oh
world.
yeah.
I love it, man, and that's Web3. I
Kids don't
love
know
it
how
to
to work
bits.
these days. Kids don't know how to work. Dang kids.
Facts.
Oh man. Bro. No, I can't even bro, that whole conversation to do that stream, I can't imagine. But Peachy, is there like a quote you live by?
A quote.
Yeah,
There's
kind of
quite a
kind of
few.
like a quote of the day. You know what I mean? Kind of like a quote of the day.
A classic is "Life is short. Don't be a dick."
That's tough. That's tough.
It's facts.
It really is. No, hey, we can go into the conversation again, bro. Why are people so angry in life when life is so short, bro? Why do you think that? Why do you think people are so angry?
I think I think you just never know what people have been through in life, man. I think a lot of angry people have been through some real shit, and it's hard to ever like quantify it or comprehend that if you've not ever experienced that level of pain and suffering yourself, and you're like, oh, why are these people being so angry? And I don't know, maybe they're like being abused or some shit, or
Mm.
they like watch someone die like horrifically when they were young or something. Like people got some really fucked up shit they don't talk about, and then it like manifests, and yeah, you don't ever really get to see it. And also like I think people are so quick to like was I heard a really great saying the other day that was like, don't feel responsible for the type of person that other people think you are, because they've only ever
Mm.
seen like a very specific moment and then built a judgment based on the way you were acting. And then like they don't see the full spectrum of you. They just saw you at that point in time and now you live in their heads as a particular person they made up. And I was like, that's deep as fuck. I was like, that's really in line with just not giving a shit what people think of you and just have fun and just I don't know, fuck around, enjoy life.
Yeah,
That's my motto, man.
for sure.
But yeah, that hit me hard when I saw that the other day. It was like someone tweeted it. I was like, fuck, bro. I just wanted to have a coffee and look at DGens, like what they're shit posting today.
For sure. No, that's yeah. Dang, bro. That's deep. That's deep, Peachy.
Yeah, it is. It is, right? Yeah, it hits.
Dang.
So yeah, it's a good motto. Like just like don't care what people think of you. They don't see the full spectrum.
Dang, bro. Nah, I think it's like, oh shoot. I heard this quote last night. Who was it from? I forget. But it was something around the lines of why listen to people who don't have what you have, you know? They're in the same spot that you are, and if they're not even going for what you have or what you want, why listen to them, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And that the same can like is true for trading and working in crypto. Like, don't assume that everyone's playing the same game that you are.
Mm, that's
That's
tough.
why you buy a coin and it dumps. And that's why you buy a coin and you sell it too early. Not everyone is playing the same game, and there is still a degree in crypto that the people with the most money like kind of control the game the most. So you just got to catch the wind in the right direction, really. But there's signs like trading can help you being able to like read charts and using indicators and stuff. They're just useful tools that can take the emotion out of it. So I don't know. Going like my advice to anyone is like a good if NFT specifically join a community like Cyberfrogs. They've got
Yeah.
like their trading bot, and they've got people that are doing like trading alpha or Unity Alpha. They're not actually an NFT collection, but they do. They're in crypto. I know the founder of Unity Alpha quite well. He's a good guy, also from the UK. But their whole thing is just to teach people how to trade.
Yeah.
And there's some quite good YouTube as well that you can look up. So
Bro, see, this is what I love about the podcast is like when we get deep into like people, like when we talk about like genuine stuff like this, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't
yeah,
know,
fact.
you learn a lot about a person through this stuff, like rather than just talking about, oh, what coins have you traded? You know what I mean?
I get really because I do a lot of spaces myself where I'm like that other side. I'm doing what you're doing. I'm interviewing people, and sometimes you're like, "Dang, man, this ain't a conversation. This is just a monologue that you're trying to sell me something. I ain't buying it.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it."
Yeah. No, like, we'll keep on this inspirational topic. Like, what's like one of the best lessons that you've been or you've learned in life? Mm.
Damn, I would say it's about boundaries, man. Because like I'm quite an empathetic person. I don't like shitting on people or being nasty. But I think as I got older, I kind of realized that that became a weakness, and there are people out there that will take advantage of you. So as I got older, I got really good at setting boundaries and telling people to a two-letter magical word called no.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to say no to people and tell them to go fuck themselves where it's due.
True. Not for sure. I think. Oh man, voice crack. Woo. Once every podcast, you know, once every podcast, but it happens. But no, I think that's really important. You got to know your boundaries and other people's boundaries, especially your own. That's one thing you
It's
learn.
really,
And I think
dude,
I
it's so
learned
hard
that
to do.
the first job that I worked in Web3 when I got taken advantage of, bro. Bro, nah, that taught me so much. I truly believe that everything in life happens for a reason.
Yeah, man,
And I think that
definitely.
taught me a lot about how to one, carry myself in a job, B, don't get taken advantage of, know your price, believe in yourself,
Yeah,
and just, you know, like just normal stuff like that that you have to learn. And I think knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. That's what my teacher always says. And I think that is true.
yeah, like I guess like not always. Like I've known some smart people that probably live quite shit lives now because they're not prepared to risk it. I've known some people that have like I say the majority of rich people I know aren't even that smart. They're prepared to take the risks other people aren't.
Okay, but you know, I think you learn from those risks, right?
Yeah, definitely. The people that are successful aren't necessarily the smartest. They're the ones that just don't quit.
Yeah.
They just don't. They learn from their mistakes. They keep going.
Ooh, that's true, bro. I I think that's how you become successful, bro. You can't be stuck on those mistakes. You gotta learn from them and go back up. Quote of the day. That's tough,
In
bro.
fact, I think smart people like get fearful of making mistakes because they're smart. You know what I mean? Like people that are high IQ end up doing like I'm not gonna say dead end jobs. They're well paid, but they never end up becoming like I don't know. I bet if you ever one day in the future, let's pretend you interview Elon Musk. I bet he wouldn't back himself to be like the smartest person in the room. He would
No.
just be the person prepared to take the most risks and keep going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, I don't think I'll just bring up school here. I don't think that like grades or what yeah, we'll say grades. I don't think grades like define you as a person. I don't think like
No,
those kind of subjects define you as a person. I think that you have a lot of time to do whatever you put your mind to after high school, bro. Like don't worry about your grades. Like don't like that doesn't
I
matter.
got to admit, like, it all depends what you want out of life, really, because running your own business isn't for everyone, and most people will just fail their whole lives for trying to run a business. It doesn't guarantee you success just by saying I'm not going to quit. Like a lot of people will still just constantly fail and end up having a shit life. Like it's just the law of the world. It's not fair, man. Like
Mhm.
nothing is ever justified because you work hard for it. It takes a bit of luck as well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think you. I think with school, like it depends all on what you want to do. One regret I've got is that I never gave a shit about math at school. Like I didn't care, and I was like, oh, when am I ever going to need algebra? And I've been learning how to be a dev for the last couple of years,
Yeah.
and being shit at math and starting to get into quantitative analysis and learning about algorithms and JavaScript and being a shit mathematician not so fun. So
No,
it all
I've always
depends on
been
what
good
you
at
need.
math. No flex, no flex.
Have
But
you?
I've always been good at math, bro. I've always been in that advanced math stuff. So
Stick with that shit because if you ever want to be a dev and get into coding, like math is well important.
yeah, I passed the math test that I need to graduate already. I passed that in like seventh grade, so that was dope. Um,
So
so we're bullish on that. We're bullish on that.
uh, let's go, dude.
Well, Peachy, it's almost been an hour, bro.
Yeah, I've got a call with the CEO of Kets in a couple of minutes as well.
Hey,
We've got some strategy discussion to be having.
W. Well, Peachy, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, likewise, and it was a pleasure to come on. Thank you so much for the invite. I
Of
appreciate it. It
course,
was good to catch up, and I'm bullish on you for carrying, not giving up on this. Just keep going, dude. Like,
appreciate it,
you're gonna go far. I think you're gonna make it. I think you're like, I'm
bro.
gonna look back on it
There's a lot of.
5, 6.
Go ahead.
I think like 5, 6 years time, I'm gonna look back on it. I'll be like, yeah, I was on an early Carter space, bro,
Yeah,
when he
bro.
was
I
young.
I think that too. I think that too. Nah. I This next month is packed, and I think that this month might be something that we start seeing a lot of growth in. So I'm hyped for it, bro. Like I
Nice.
think, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be big. The month of May is about to be my month, baby.